In Samaria, security forces clashed with Palestinian terrorist gunmen during a raid in Tel Aviv. The IDF said it had exchanged fire with armed Palestinians in Tel Aviv overnight, and the clashes continued as forces left the area in the morning hours. During the fighting, terrorists targeted Israeli troops with gunfire and makeshift bombs. Preliminary reports indicate that 5 Israeli security personnel were wounded in the clashes. In a separate incident, IDF troops shot 2 gunmen who targeted Israeli motorists on a nearby highway. Another milestone in potential Israeli-Saudi normalization, as Minister of Communications Karhi delivered a speech at a postal conference in Riyadh. Speaking in English from his seat, Karhi became the first Israeli politician to deliver a speech in Saudi Arabia, a country without ties with the Jewish state. Karhi opened saying, "We greatly appreciate the tireless efforts of the leaders of Saudi Arabia and our Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for nurturing the blossoming ties between our nations." Karhi also gave a nod to the U.S.-led efforts underway to normalize ties, and his comments spoke about Israel's push to build ties with its Arab neighbors. Rock star Bruno Mars performed to a sellout Tel Aviv crowd of 60,000 with an electrifying Israeli debut ahead of another sold-out show on Saturday night. Mars delighted the local audience with special shout-outs throughout the night. In a heartwarming moment during Calling of My Lovelies, he sang the Hebrew song, Ani Ohev Otach, I Love You, exciting the crowd. Addressing the crowd, Mars shouted out, Tel Aviv, the hooligans have made it to Israel.
So, we know the news is volatile and fast-paced, and we wanted to let you know that ILTV's new app is now available. So if you want to stay connected to the latest news from Israel, the Middle East, and the Jewish world, download our app now on all your devices. It's available in the App Store for both Android and iPhone.